Today I'm going to be making chili eggs. A couple years back before I retired, I was running late for work one day and didn't have time to get a bite to eat. So I stopped by the grocery store and thought I'd pick something up out of the frozen food section. I found these little egg cups. They had ham, cheese, and I think some spinach in them. Took them to work, heated them up, and they were okay, but I thought for the price I paid, $5 to $6, I could probably make them myself and they would taste a whole lot better. So since that day, I have been making my own version of breakfast eggs. I pop them in the freezer when I'm done cooking them, and I have breakfast at the drop of a hat, or if I just don't feel like cooking that day. They're really nice. You can put anything in them you want to do. You can deviate in any way you want. This is just kind of a basic thing that I've made up on my own. I prefer the chili, cheese, and eggs because it tastes like a chili relleno, and it is really, really good. So come on with me today and let's make some chili eggs. Okay, to start the chili eggs, we're going to get a muffin pan and you're going to want to line it. I use silicone liners because the paper ones stick really bad to the eggs and makes it kind of difficult to get them out. I then take spray. I use ghee spray. You can use whatever you use, and I just put a little bit in each one of the cups to help with getting them out when they're done cooking. Okay. And then I use 6 to 8 eggs. Again, I don't have a recipe, so you just kind of have to play with it to see what works best for you. But today I'm using 8 eggs. I like a lot of chilies, so I am using 3 small cans of chilies. And you could use whatever brand you want. I usually buy what is ever the cheapest on sale. I'm gonna put those chilies in there. If you prefer, you can use 2. And as I said in the opening, if you want, you can put ham, you can put spinach, any type of vegetables, meat, whatever you want. I have done some bacon and cheese cups before, and those turn out pretty good as well. Once you have those in there, you're just going to want to give it a good whisk and get the chilies incorporated with the eggs. Okay, you're going to want to add some salt, pepper, and garlic. I'm a little heavy-handed on the garlic. My husband doesn't eat these, so I kind of put quite a bit in there for me because I like the taste of it. You can adjust it to your liking as well. And again, I apologize. I don't have any measurements. It's just a dump and cook recipe. With this, you can also put any type of cheese that you like. For these particular eggs, I like to use pepper jack cheese. So I have here an 8-ounce package of pepper jack cheese. I'm going to put that right in there. And then the last thing you're going to want to add, again, really easy recipe. The last thing you're going to want to put in there is I put a little bit of pancake and biscuit mix. I don't use Bisquick because I don't like all the additives that they use. I actually use a gluten-free one. It's a Pamela's. And I'm just kind of guessing, maybe 1/4 to 1/2 cup. I don't really know. I just dump it in there and go by what it feels like. But that gives it a little bit of substance. So you're going to mix that up really well. Okay, once you're done, I take a 1/4 cup measuring cup and I fill each one of the silicone cups with it. And I go almost up to the top of the measuring cup. I'm sorry, of the silicone cup. I apologize, I got that backwards. And you're just going to want to fill those up. These are going to go in a preheated oven of 350 degrees. And they're going to cook for about 20 to 25 minutes. You don't want to overcook them because we're going to be freezing them and you'll be heating them up again. So I'll be back in just a minute and we'll get these cooked and get them out of the oven and give you a look what they look like. Okay, so our chili eggs are done and this is what they look like when they come out of the oven. I'm going to go ahead and get these ready. I want to flash freeze them. Sometimes I put them in a Ziploc bag. Sometimes I put them in this container, just whatever you have on hand that's easier. You're just going to take them out, and you can see how easy they come out of the silicone cup holders, which is really nice. I did end up with 18 eggs, and I know now that that's because I actually used jumbo eggs this time. So you should end up with 12 eggs. If you end up with more, then that's really good for you. What you're going to do is when you're ready to reheat these for breakfast or snack or whatever you're having them for, you're just going to take one out of the freezer. I usually start it upside down like this and microwave it for 1 minute, and then I turn it upright and microwave for 30 more seconds. As you can see, this is a great recipe. It was a quick prep to get it ready. It's a quick cook in the freezer and you're done. I will probably be putting a piece of parchment or wax paper on top of these just to protect them from freezer burn. I'll get the lid on them and get them frozen. So hope you enjoy this recipe. Hope you give it a try. And I would appreciate any feedback you give if you do decide to make them. Thank you so much for joining me today, and hope you have an amazing day.